Welcome back to the Global Divide, and for today's segment, we're taking a different look at the fallout from recent geopolitical events. We're diving deep into a particularly striking phenomenon: the widespread and vocal backlash from a segment of Donald Trump's own base following the U.S. military action in Iran. The shift from a promised stance of non-intervention to direct engagement has sparked what can only be described as an epic and quite public display of regret and disillusionment. We've seen these reactions erupt across social media, from platforms like X to even the more insular Truth Social, and they are, frankly, telling. Let's get straight to some of these unvarnished reactions. We're seeing comments that truly lay bare the perceived betrayal. One individual expressed their shock, writing, "Convinced Israel has some kind of blackmail on him, never seen him cave like this." Another user, a self-proclaimed Trump voter named Bryce, directly addressed Prime Minister Netanyahu, stating, "This is not what I voted for. I voted for Trump to maintain peace and not be Netanyahu's puppet once again. I regret my vote. Once again, I see that everything Trump promised was a lie. He isn't America first, he is Israel first." The depth of this disillusionment is perhaps best captured by a woman who posted a video on TikTok articulating a profound sense of personal regret. She shared, and I quote, "I think the hardest part about all of this is that, middle-aged, I didn't think I could get fooled again by politicians. Not after W, which I voted for. I voted for peace and independent parties every election since then. And I'm still processing the fact that I'm part of the demographic that ushered this into power. Now we're sending our kids to die in war again over nukes? Not weapons of mass destruction, that was never going to work. It's full-blown, maybe potentially nukes this time. I hate myself." A candid admission of a painful realization. This sentiment is echoed by another user, literally begging for forgiveness for their vote, posting, "There is literally no way out of this now. We are in and that's it. I did not get what I voted for, and I repent of my horrible decision to vote for Donald J. Trump. God forgive me." And the criticism extends to the entire movement, as one woman on X put it bluntly, "He's a complete disgrace and MAGA is now a punchline. I regret all my votes for him. Just voting for local elections from now on." The irony, of course, being for many of us, the punchline has been part of the package for quite some time. Beyond regret, we're also seeing something remarkable: direct calls for Donald Trump's impeachment coming from individuals who previously supported him. One user, S, wrote, "Impeach this traitor. I regret voting for this individual." Another named David posted, "Now I regret voting for Netanyahu's puppet. Just waiting for the midterms and your impeachment." And yet another person stated, "It's time to impeach Donald Trump and get him out of office. He's a lunatic madman. I totally regret voting for this man. He is completely unhinged." The sudden realization of volatility is striking, to say the least. The disillusionment isn't just aimed at Trump himself, but at the broader MAGA movement. Brett, an anarcho-capitalist, declared, "I regret voting for Dumb Donnie. It won't happen again. MAGA can go to hell." Another self-identified ex-MAGA supporter stated, "I regret voting for Trump 3 times. MAGA and Trump is a big lie. I feel devastated by Trump and his poor foreign policy decisions. I and others are not blindly loyal to Trump. MAGA." This highlights a growing fracture within the movement, where loyalty is not as unconditional as often portrayed. The sheer volume of these expressions of regret, anger, and disillusionment is undeniable. From direct apologies to longtime critics to the questioning of political figures who previously offered unconditional support, the reaction to the U.S. action in Iran has revealed a deep fracture within what was once considered an unshakable base. It's a stark reminder that even the most loyal supporters have their breaking points, especially when core promises regarding foreign policy and peace appear to be completely abandoned. The coming political landscape will undoubtedly reflect these profound shifts. We know there are many more comments like these out there, and we'll continue to track them. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to The Global Divide for more in-depth videos. Thank you.